see that I got almost one more bottle of foundation, and you see is exactly the color that I normally use. You can see that it rhymed even with my hand, with my arm, with my neck, is the same color. Many of you have been asking me what foundation do I use. I should share it. So today I decided to share with you the foundation that I use. So I realized that my foundation is almost finishing and they are very expensive. So I wanted to do a hack kind of, because it's in a bottle and I cannot cut the bottle, otherwise I will be having some particles of broken bottle. So I decided to add some water in the bottle, because I know that there are still a lot of some foundation in that bottle, and each time I will be almost throwing half of that foundation, but I couldn't get it out. I decided to add water and put it on top of the water to find out if it can melt, and it still didn't melt, because I really don't know what they used to make it, you know, because water cannot melt it, hot water cannot melt it. So I said, okay, this time around, I cannot agree, or I will not throw this thing away. I have to get all the foundation inside it. I cannot throw this bottle away, because every time I am wasting almost half of my foundation because I really don't know how to get it out. So I now used the concealer brush, and I started bringing part of it out and putting it in another bottle that is a bit wide open. So that's why I'm just taking time. This year the slogan is no grief for anybody. Huh? You just try everything to save as much money as possible. So that's exactly what I am doing. I'm supposed to order for my foundation because it's almost finished. But I decided to do this hack to find out if I will save some. But this one actually, some came out of it. The little water I added paid off. And then, some came out of it. And honestly, I am so, so happy that something is coming out of it. So, I decided to, like, okay, let me do it. But coming back to my question, as I'm turning it, let me tell you guys the foundation. So I use Clinique. Well, this is my first time of using Clinique. I was using Black Up before, but I looked for Black Up. I couldn't see it. I don't know whether France stopped doing it, so I couldn't find it. I'm adding another I'm adding another hot water to this one. So because of that, I went to the shop. I asked, Clinique said, okay, let them test. They tested, and then, it was close to my color. But what I discovered, what I don't have my real color in any of the shades. So I decided to buy a shade lighter than me and a shade darker than me. So that's what I'm doing. I will mix the two shades and get my accurate shade. So I am just leaking a secret to you guys. If you're looking for your foundation and you can't find exactly, yeah, you can just do kind of combination. You get me? So these two bottles have different shades. So what I do is get part of this and get part of this, mix it together, and then try it on my body and get the perfect shade. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So this one that I added hot water, it didn't melt. It was even kind of a congealed. It came together, so it couldn't come out. So I decided to use the technique of using the concealer brush to get it out. And you can see it's really, really paying off. I got almost another bottle of my foundation. I would have thrown these bottles away and gone to order for another foundation, but you can see that I got almost one more bottle of foundation, and you see it's exactly the color that I normally use. You can see that it rhymed even with my hand, with my arm, with my neck. It's the same color. So this is my foundation, and this is the secret of my face. So you don't have to use the one I use, but just the main point of it all is that you try out things and see the one that rhymed with your color. So this is the one that rhymed with my color. I might not use Clinique tomorrow, it depends. But find the one that rhymes with your color, mix it, and then you get your perfect color. So I decided to share with you guys that this year, no grief for anybody. I got my full foundation. This is money well saved. Thank you.